Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Toy Biz Marvel Legends First Appearance Grey Hulk. And this is from the Galactis series. And as you can see, comes with this big bubbly plastic. And on the back it shows everybody that's in there, but here's a little bit of information. And there's the stats on the Hulk. That durability and strength is maxed out of there. Pretty awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get this big boy out of the plastic prison that he's in. This is such a massive figure. Like, he is huge. He does come with his Build-A-Figure part. It's Galactis' left arm. And then he also comes with the Incredible Hulk. When he first came out, good old Stan Lee and was it Jack Kirby, I do believe. And a lot of you might be curious. I'm going to give a little bit of information on why he was gray. So he was gray originally because that's what Stan Lee wanted. You know, he wanted him to not really have like an ethnicity, which was a cool idea. But the inker at the time had issues with the grays. So like you can see, it's sort of gray right there, but there are certain pages, let's see if I can find it, they were having crazy issues with the gray ink. It just was not coming out consistent, so where it would like fluctuate from being gray to green, and they ended up just deciding to go with green, which gets into this figure. And this figure is really cool. I love the look. I know there was a variant of this figure, which was the Green Hulk with the different face and everything, but I really wanted that iconic original Hulk look. And I mean, honestly, that face really, for it being Grey Hulk, does give me that whole Joe Fix-It look, minus his weird Frankenstein bowl cut. But the figure itself is heavy. He does get some articulation with the head. Can look up really well and then look down really decent. Head rotates. And one thing I do like, whoops, as I hit the camera, his green eyes. I really dig that. And throughout this sculpt, it has like hash marks sculpted into it, almost like they're trying to give it that hash marks you would see in like the comics, which gives it a cool little style to it. And where those hash marks are, they sort of dry brushed, airbrushed, or whatever you want to call it, some green in there. So it has some hints of green to the gray, which I thought was sort of cool, because even though he was originally supposed to be gray, throughout that comic he was altering green and stuff like that because of the gray. So they added a little bit of green tint to him, which I thought was appropriate. His arms, I mean, they go up on a ball joint, so you get that full rotation, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow because he is a really big figure, and he has the forearm swivel. His index finger bends individually, and then the rest of them all bend together, and then he has the wrist bend, and he has a thumb bend too. Just noticed that. That's sort of same with both hands, except this one's just sculpted a little bit different. It's got that weird rotation, gyration, I don't know. So he can do some stuff, but sort of goes back. Then he gets the full rotation in his waist, given the overhang that I don't like. He does have the big ball joints down here, which give him the Van Damme splits, which, I mean, come on. We get Hasbro Legends that are smaller figures than this, and they can't even do this. But, I mean, the ball joint looks okay with this bigger figure, too, because it all fits proportioned into the thighs. The thighs do have a swivel, which are acceptable because there's nothing there that's trying to line up, and it's not breaking up the sculpt at all. So I accept this, but the one thing that's sort of weird is the darker blue here, and then it goes into the lighter blue plastic. Even this leg looks darker than this one. It's weird, like they're having issues with plastic or something. He does have double jointed knees. No calf bend or anything. He has toe bends, ankle bend, and doesn't. I don't think there's any pivot going on there. But a really, really massive figure. And really, to give you an example of like how big this figure is, here we got a side by side of Gladiator Hulk Build-A-Figure next to Toy Biz first appearance Gray Hulk. And as you can see, they're pretty identical in size. Pretty darn identical. Granted, his sculpt has a little bit more details to it, has armor and all that stuff, but $9 to $10 figure. Have to buy a whole wave figure to build this guy, and that's the size you get. I would think, you know, Build-A-Figure Hulk would be a little bit bigger, which I can't complain. I love this Hulk. I'm just sort of giving you guys an example of like, I guess maybe this one is a little bit, I guess how he's hunched. So I guess Gladiator Hulk is a little bit bigger, but still pretty close to the same size. And I just wanted to give you that sort of like comparison, because really this is only the Hulk I have. Now I have the Gray Hulk. And that is my review of the first appearance Gray Hulk. I hope you guys liked the review. If you did, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a great day.